Welcome, New Horizons students. I'm Mr. Martinez, I'm your teacher. To begin our class, well, first off, welcome to our MicroCourse. If you have no idea what that is, I recommend that you check out our school website. So if you're on psd1.org, click on this green and scroll down to New Horizons. And here you'll see a few banners that are showing you that it is a new course and it's a new quarter, and it's a little different. It says new quarter begins November 10th. Get ready for MicroCourses. Click over to the right. So MicroCourses. What's a MicroCourse? Students will begin second quarter with their first period teacher for 10 days of asynchronous and synchronous work. After those 10 days are up, they proceed to the next course. So in yellow from November 9th, starting today, up until the 24th, with kind of like a makeup day afterwards. So everything in yellow is this first period for this quarter. And then after that, starting on the 30th, it turns to green, and then blue, and then purple for 4 classes. The reason why we structured it this way is because students were, many of our students were focusing on 1 class at a time, maybe 2. It was very difficult to juggle 3 last quarter, and for the most part, it was improbable to juggle 4. So, only a handful of students were doing that in classes and doing it successfully. So we decided to try something new to better serve you. And so Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, kind of like last quarter, you're going to see a similar schedule. It's a little shifted around, so pay attention to it. From 8 to 11:45, you have that self-paced learning time called asynchronous time. Then you have advisory. You have a little bit more async time. Then we have lunch. Then from 1:15 to 3:10 is your Zoom meeting with your, for the first 2 weeks, first period teacher. It's going to be your first period teacher. And then there's 20 minutes of built-in office hours for students to individually try to get the teacher's attention for additional help. And then on Wednesday, a lot of asynchronous time. It's the exact same schedule as last quarter. All right, so that doesn't make any sense. You could also click on it. So like, I think I'm going back on this one here. You can click on this and there will be a video attached to it explaining it exactly like that. All right, so what do you do? How do you start? My recommendation, first thing you want to do is go to your parent portal and log in. Make sure that there's some tutorials on how to use it, but make sure you click on your parent portal and log in. Find out what your schedule is for today. All right, next thing you'll be doing is going to My Apps. So go to My Apps. Okay, so you're going to be clicking on Teams. And that should take you to your Microsoft Teams linked to your school district login. And if you see this funky page, you can do a couple of things. You can click back, but I could recommend you click on all of your classes you are currently enrolled for, including Quarter 2 Art Appreciation. I've got a couple there. You're taking Quarter 2 Art Appreciation, so go ahead and click on that. And the first thing you should see is all of this. I recommend that you read this piece here. It says, welcome students to Art Class MicroCourse. Welcome to 10 Days of Art. Let's get started. This is also in an email, by the way. I sent you an email either yesterday or today. Steps. Number 1. Check your PowerSchool for your schedule. You'll only be attending this period for the next 10 days, as we discussed a minute ago, November 10th to November 24th. For this class, you'll need to pick up an art kit bag from New Horizons. This kit has art supplies, a visual arts journal, and other items you'll need to complete projects. Please let me know if you do not have a way to get to school. We'll find a way to get the materials to you. Email me at smartinez@psd1.org. Number 3, you'll find your class on the left column labeled Canvas Course Signup. Canvas Course Signup right there. For your daily asynchronous material. Register for a class and enroll in the Q2 Art Appreciation MicroCourse. This is material you will work through independently. It means on your own, at your own pace, before you see your teacher in the afternoons. Number 4, secondly, click the Zoom link for first period to meet with me at the synchronous time, which is 1:15 every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Number 5, make sure you're attending your advisory time from 11:45 to 12:05. check your schedule to know who your advisory teacher is. It's not me typically, so make sure that you are aware that there is an advisory time scheduled in the morning from, I believe it's 11:45 to 12:05. And also, if you're new to our system, our school, advisory time is a great time to connect with an adult on campus. They're not just there to look at your grades, but they're there to help you if you need additional resources on campus or outside of campus. They're a great person to connect with, get to know, and communicate regularly if it has something to do with your grades, a class concern, etc. So they are your number one mentor, they're your number one cheerleader, your number one support. So make sure that you are using them. And then number 6, it's important that you keep up with your schoolwork, check your email multiple times a day, and communicate with your teachers when you will not be able to attend a Zoom or be able to work on tasks. All right, so what do we have here? After discussing all those steps, we have general, which is this page. If you see something like this, try to scroll. Sometimes those messages get stuck like down below. The next thing you have is the campus course sign up. We'll show you how to do that in just a second. We have office hours. Here it says when, what, and where. You can click on the Zoom on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 3:10 to 3:30. And I should be waiting there, ready to talk to you. Quarter 2. The schedule. Just because it's new, I wanted to make sure that it was somewhere where you would know where to find it every single time you needed it. So here it's on Teams. My contact info. So if you're not able to reach me in one of these ways, try one of the other ways. You have my email, you have my Remind app, and how to sign up for Remind, and lastly, my work phone number. At the very bottom, you have a Zoom link. This is used for technically for both my classes and my office hours. So this link is the same thing for all of that. And my classes are 1:15, Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Friday. And they're really long classes, which is excellent because a lot of you need that extra time. And so I will be there coaching you and adding to the material that you've learned asynchronously. I will also schedule some time to help you, assist you with your assignments while you're doing them in front of me. All right, now let's check out the Canvas course. You're going to be clicking on this link right here. All right, so once you click that link, it'll take you to this page. Go ahead and enroll that. Enroll to the course. Enroll in the course. So now you get to go in the course. And you're going to see this. All right, so the first thing on the left on that column is your account settings. Next thing is your dashboard. So if you're taking multiple classes, they'll tiled like this. The other option is to do the quick lookup of your courses. We're going to go to winter. We're going to have a calendar with due dates on it. Essentially, every single thing assigned daily is due the next day for 10 days. So you have to stay on it. Make sure you communicate with your teachers if you cannot keep up. And for that reason, we have the inbox down right under that. That is directly linked to my school email, so I'm not juggling multiple email pages. It's just the same stuff. All right, and then you have my introduction here. I recommend that you read it. And there's also a disclaimer saying that you need to get to school and pick up an art kit bag. If you can't get there on your own, please let us know. I can try to get those materials to you in a different way. There's also a little welcome there. These links are new. I redesigned them. You have a schedule link, so if you want to check out what the schedule looks like, this will take you to our school page. It shows the schedule, explanation, and the video about it. The next thing you have is a Zoom link. I'm trying to post it everywhere. So if you are on here while doing work and you're like, oh man, it's almost time for class, you just click on that and boom, you are in our class. Office hours, okay, that's the 20 minutes after our synchronous time. It's also a link. It's actually the same exact link. And then you have the pacing guide. This is where you, if you'd like to keep up with what's going on in class, it downloads it, and it opens it, and it's essentially what we're doing every single day. There might be too much information on here, but at least you get a clear, transparent visual of what we're doing in class. No surprises there. Okay. So that's that. That's the home page. That's just my welcome. So what do my modules look like? Click on modules here. The word module is kind of like a chapter or a unit or a day's work. It's just the way to group things on Canvas. And they chose the word module. There's two things you're going to be doing. You won't see every single thing on here yet. This is just the home page. The next thing is complete these on the first day. You have a survey. You get to read my syllabus. You can register for Remind app. You do want to set up your Padlet. And then here's that pacing guide again. I wanted to give you the resources that you need. If it's overwhelming to look at all this the first time, you can click on the gray and it hides it for you. So that's a really nice function. And really you just have to focus on those complete the first day tasks. And then here's your actual schoolwork. Notice how it's labeled asynchronous material, just like the next one, asynchronous material. That means that you do it on your own or try to do it on your own. And so I suggest that you just click on the first one and then start reading and start doing. So it says art, what is it? What you're gonna see is different ways of labeling things. You're gonna see like see and think, that just means read it or look at the art and think about it. If it says something like respond to the following questions in your visual art journal, then that's what you're supposed to do. Grab the sketchbook, start writing. If you don't have that sketchbook yet, just find a blank piece of paper and start doing it. You can begin today. You don't have to wait till tomorrow, our official first day. Here you have a watch me. So guess what? You should watch the video, right? Practice. Guess what? You get to practice. And down here, it's just a description of all of it. But anyway, here is your Canvas class.